Good afternoon and welcome to Lawrenny again. We are heading down to Poplars. This is about a 300-ton clearfell site, which is quite good because the felling is quite easy, albeit a little bit boring. So because the people that are buying the timber are not very far away, instead of stacking this roadside, I'm taking it direct to them, which seems to be working quite well. It's about a 15-minute drive fully laden, and it's about an hour round trip by the time I've driven in, loaded up the timber and come back out. So because I've now got a bigger trailer, all the timber's been cut to 5-metre lengths. We're averaging about 4 5-metre lengths per tree. We probably get 5, but the problem we're getting here is the top part of the tree is falling apart on impact. So we're averaging about 4 5-metre lengths per tree. So up until about a week ago, the site was surprisingly dry, and then we've had quite a lot of rain over the last weekend, and it has made everything really, really tricky. So these are the trees that we're felling. They're all fairly consistent in size. Everything is being felled up towards the track where the tractor is, and then we're using the digger to pull the trees whole up once they've been snedded and marked. The advantage of doing it this way is all the brush is at one end of the site, which is going to make tidying up much easier. As you can see, the site is reasonably clear without actually doing very much. So this is the site now that we finished all of the felling. That's the last load of timber ready to go to PBE biomass. All of the brash has now been stacked roughly into stacks, and then we're going to make a windrow all around the edge with it. So I'm going to have to spend probably a day with the digger going around tidying up the site. So despite all of the dreadful weather, we haven't left that much mess. The wheel ruts aren't, well, the track ruts aren't very deep, which won't take much to sort out with the digger bucket. It's the advantage of running relatively lightweight machinery over the site. We haven't left much mess. So in the end we cleared 336 tonnes or cubes, depending on how you want to measure it, of timber. I estimated there was 350 in this 350 cubic metres in this compartment, so I think my maths is actually quite accurate, which is quite good considering I failed maths at school. So once I have shifted all of the larger stuff, I'm just going to put the rake on and just have a final brush up around the site, just to keep it as clear as possible, but also more importantly to try and knock back the brambles a bit for the next year or so, so that when we get the trees planted, we can they get a reasonable fighting chance against the ever-present brambles. And I never thought I would pay good money for poplar standing. 10 years ago I would have struggled to get this out for the value of the timber, but because the biomass market is quite buoyant, and from my point of view the biomass buyer is not very far away, and I've been able to ship all of the timber out myself, so I've not been waiting around on lorry drivers. It's made a hell of a difference. So the landowner is really happy because they're getting top dollar for what was seen as a worthless product.